Good rising, brethren. This is Big Judah coming to you guys in California. Before I begin, give all praise to the Most High Yahweh. Acknowledgement to the earthly mother. Who is wisdom? Who is the Holy Spirit? Acknowledgement to Yahweh Shai. I pray the Most High blesses this lesson this evening, gives us more knowledge and understanding of the events of the past in order to understand events that are currently happening on the earth. So we get a much better understanding of the things that are soon to come on the earth. Brethren, I just started reading this book, and Most High just had me open it up to a certain page, and you just feel the spirits all over the things we're doing right now. And I want to read this section to you. Prophecy is found in many different areas. See, when you're only looking at the Bible that the Gentiles approved for you, you will miss many other areas where prophecy was established also. These prophecies were, I'm sure, part of our makeup as a nation, handed down from generation to generation, orally as well. You know, that's how we did it most of the time, sort of oral traditions. So I want to share this with you. This comes from Return of the Bird Tribes by Ken Carey. I'm going to read a little bit here from page 106. I think about Hiawatha here is giving us some prophecy. And you're going to see how it lines up with what has happened here in these lands. Whole Genesis 15 and 13. 400 years, it's been 400 to 500 years of us going through hell, going through our punishment. But see, these were things that our people knew about thousands of years ago. And they passed these things down from generation to generation. So check out how accurate this prophecy is. We're starting here at the top here. First paragraph. I give this prophecy to tell to your children and to your children's children, to repeat around your teepee fires in the generations to come. When the great storm comes, and it seems that the truth is for a time extinguished, hold fast, my brave ones. Remain true, my chiefs. Be steady, all you healers and children of the Great Spirit. For from this beginning that we make today will come eventually, when the storm of 5 centuries is past, a new world where the peaceful ones will rule. And in that world, the barbarous custom of warfare should have so far receded, and the storytellers, even the storytellers, will have forgotten it. Look at that right there. We're talking about a great storm that's going to be coming. When a great storm comes, and it seems that the truth is for a time extinguished. This great storm were the Gentiles being brought over to our lands. And what did they extinguish? They extinguished the truth. They took our records, hid them, and then gave us their own remake and remix of our scriptures. That's why you cannot find any truth in the world right now. Because this was prophesied right here. So again, and it's talking about, repeating these prophecies and passing them down from generation to generation. Reminds me of when Enoch was given all of the information, and he called his family and his children together, and he told them what was going to befall them in the future. Just like in the Testament of the 12, when the sons of Jacob were told what was going to befall each of them. See, those are the things that our families have done. And you see the same customs being played out right here. I'm going to read this again. I give this prophecy to tell to your children and to your children's children, to repeat around your teepee fires in the generations to come. When the great storm comes, and it seems that the truth is for a time extinguished, hold fast, my brave ones. Remain true, my chiefs. Be steady, all you healers and children of the Great Spirit. For from this beginning that we make today will come eventually, when the storm of 5 centuries is past, a new world where the peaceful ones will rule. And in that world, the barbarous custom of warfare shall have so far receded, even the storytellers would have forgotten it. 5 centuries. 1492. 2021. 5 centuries. Oh, nothing but war and death. But eventually they're going to be swept off the lands. And their deeds will be forgotten. Let's continue. Today we make a covenant with the peoples of our 5 nations. We make an agreement to honor the ways of love, the ways of justice, the ways of peace. We are not in truth a separate people. Each one of us here in this multitude is a single leaf on the great spirit tree. When we go within ourselves to touch the river of life that runs at the heart of our innermost being, each one of us touches the same life that flows within our sisters and brothers, even as the same sap flows through all the leaves of a tree. Your life is God's life. The Great Spirit is not just outside you, but within you as well. Listen to the Great Spirit in your innermost thoughts. You will hear teachings superior to any that I or Diganwida will ever share with the words of our mouths. Are we not getting that right now from the Great Spirit? Are we not getting that right now from the Holy Spirit? I feel her. I hear her when I pray at 3:48 in the morning. I get these downloads, I get this information. And then it's like Brother Ayala was talking about how he's hearing the same things. And it's like we're teaching many of the same things, but we're in different states. We're in different times, times. But the Most High is talking to us all because we're all part of the all. The all is, and the Spirit is breathing through us all, showing you that we're getting superior understanding and superior knowledge from the Holy Spirit sent to us from the Most High. Hiawatha paused and bent his head while those present considered this truth. After a moment, he looked up and continued, speaking louder, now so that his voice carried even to the distant rim of the basin. Just as you do not see the leaves on any healthy tree in the forest contending among themselves or fighting with one another, so neither is there any need for people to contend or fight or in anything but friendliness. Okay? So there is any need for people to contend or fight or in anything but friendliness compete. When the Great Spirit is known within, in communities where truth and honesty are honored, people live in harmony with one another. They experience their own life and the life of the Creator as one. They know that our people are like the leaves and our tribes like the branches of a wondrous tree. They know that the life of the 2-footed and 4-footed and winged ones, the life of the plants and rivers and seas, the life even of the very sun, moon, and stars, grows also from that tree. All come from one single trunk of being, the eternal being that we know as God. In this way, the Great Spirit lives within all things, within every plant and animal, every tree, Every one of us here present. And this is what it's all about, us all coming together in love. And what has this whole world been trying to get us to do? Fight, argue. What's the name? What day do you do this? What day for that? Can we eat this? Can we eat that? Was Mary really a virgin? Was she not a virgin? Was she a virgin? Getting us to fight and argue over everything. But see, this is so important. Just as you do not see the leaves on any healthy tree in the forest contending among themselves or fighting with one another, so neither is there any need for people to contend or fight, or in anything but friendliness compete. You see how as we come together and pray together, we started last year in January, and look at the mighty things the Most High did for us last year. We started now in the last couple months praying the 10th hour of the evening. Look at how things have accelerated. Getting more understanding about the second stick and how to apply it and how to use it with the first stick and how to look at history and look at the events of today and see how things are playing out. Just like I said, Doctrine and Covenants 45, as soon as we got the first and second stick, that was the sign of the end of the Gentile rule. And the plague would be released. This is all part of it and the coming together of the people. As Hiawatha spoke these words, he moved about the mound, making descriptive gestures, drawing pictures in the air, pointing at times to the newly planted tree, evoking all the passion of his former warrior spirit. He channeled an enormous energy into conveying to those gathered not just an idea or a concept, but as much as he was able, an actual experience of the awareness that he himself knew in those moments. One could sense the chiefs as they felt it, understood it, and experienced it, each in turn. The one thing that they have been fighting so hard to keep, to attain it, which was us always fighting, us not coming together, us not praying together. The Most High is bringing us together, bringing that unity together, bringing us together in love so we can be part of that healthy tree. The leaves are coming together, working together in order to produce good fruits. As the 8,000 plus are praying on a consistent basis, praying at the correct times, you see our Father working more and more. And our faith gets stronger and stronger. Much love, family. All praise to the Most High, Yahweh. Acknowledgement to the earthly mother. Who is wisdom? Who is the Holy Spirit? Acknowledgement to Yahweh Shai. Shalom.